Alright, I'm going to get a couple of games in with the Ravenous, Felhunter, Cliff Dive, Demon Hunter deck. I did a video about this on the YouTube, talking about the deck a little bit more, so I'm not going to go into like the card choices and stuff too much. Just going to try and make sure that I play tight, and I'm going to prioritize Blob of Tar over basically everything else. I think pretty much all the success I've had with this deck was because of the Blob of Tar getting iterated through Ravenous Felhunter, and then everything else is like all the stuff, the Cliff Dive, Califero, the Inquisitor, and these guys are pretty much just going to be like the cherry on top. So I'm going to prioritize getting to the point of Blob of Tar recurring itself, and just see if I can win off the back of that. That seems to be more powerful than most things that people do in Standard right now. Like Murlocs, it's a solid strategy. Priest, it does pretty well with. And I think part of the success I've had with Demon Hunter is because of Red Card. Because I think Red Card is one of the best tempo-based removal spells that I've probably ever seen in Hearthstone. Making something go on timeout for 2 turns is very powerful. Obviously, hard removal is just better, but I find that in this metagame, when like Priest wants their guys to die so they can resuscitate them, I think I don't keep that against Priest. It could be good actually. Let's do that. But yeah, they want their guys to die with resuscitate. And there's quite a few other decks that take advantage of reincarnate or zombifying things. Yeah, let's do this. I want to get this as want to get to that Blob of Tar as fast as possible. Well, there we go. I don't think I Infestation here. Do I? You know, we'll be ready. That's fine. Alright, now that I have a Blob of Tar, I'm not super worried about getting the Death Rattle trigger off of Tusk Piercer yet. Plus, it might come in handy. Who knows? I mulliganed assuming that they were playing the Protoss Priest, but it seems like they probably aren't, based on this spell.
Elune, bring guidance.
That's kind of underwhelming. What to do here? Yeah, I always prioritize getting these guys out there. Dormant Dreadseeds need time, so obviously the sooner the better. But whenever they're sitting in my hand, I feel itchy to get them out there. And if they were playing, you know, something more aggressive, I would have probably held the spell and, you know, opted to use the 2 damage feature. But I think this is great pressure here. We're gonna have Blob of Tar next turn, plus a weapon up. Seems good. This is my favorite Dreadseed out of all of them. It's so powerful. Okay, so Blob of Tar and pass, I think, is a play, yeah. Simple enough. I think it's really easy to overcomplicate games by trying to do too much, trying to be cute and clever with your plays, but when you have a strong line of play, I mean, it's usually just really good to keep it simple. Okay, so they got a copy of that. That would be annoying, but they're not repairing it like we are. Let's see. What do we draw? Cool. Gonna throw another one of these. I'm not gonna throw this guy out there just yet. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. kind of want to get them to use some more resources before I show that I have the recursion available. So that way maybe they use their resources for other things and then drop this out there, and then it becomes another mountain to climb for them. Sure. Yeah, I'm thinking about attacking, and then, I mean, that just doesn't seem good, though.
I know there's a way.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah, and I think we're just gonna do this. Seems solid. Alright. Doing okay so far. Got him down to 21, which is good. It's turn 6.
My readings are off the charts.
That's annoying. Alright. So they're gonna make one of those. I guess they don't have 4 corpses. They could have 4 corpses by the end of next turn they probably will. All reborn, that's really annoying.
Not enough time.
Yeah, I think I do this and this.
Pour out lash.
Alright, good enough. Yeah, drawing all those dread seeds kind of slowed down
Elune,
the
bring
recursion
guidance.
engine, but I think it's okay because I don't want these dread seeds sitting in my hand. Like the Ravenous Felhunter is much more valuable sitting in my hand waiting for the right time. That's fine. I'm gonna get another bump next turn. Yeah, this seems good for us. I'm gonna kill their little guy. In the face.
Pour out lash.
Alright. Yeah, this guy's one of my favorite parts of this deck. It's just so fun. It's like, it feels like a casual card. Something that, like, is too clever or too cute to be good, but it's just good. In the right shelf, it's obviously not good in everything. Be great to draw a return policy.
Is suffering.
Can't argue with another Blob of Tar, though. Let's see what this. What to do here? Kill this guy. Let's throw this up for next turn. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna Blob of Tar and chill. Almost pretty much every time I can play Blob of Tar is the right time to play Blob of Tar. I have a pretty good feeling about this game. Not gonna get overconfident, but it seems like it seems like they're just doing a lot of things, not necessarily very powerful things, sure. Nice enough to kill our Blob of Tar before doing that. Oh, that would have been crazy there. This could have made our whole team Inquisitors or all sorts of other stuff. That would have been nuts. Let's see if this can get us a draw spell. No go, but that's okay. This is a good way to get rid of this guy. So now we have another team we can use Caulifero on. That could be good. Yeah, this making everybody into the Inquisitor is just unbeatable. I don't think any amount of taunt minions or anything really... Wow, that's so we start and then we're gonna pray that this gives Inquisitor. It might give Zilliax, or it could give the Dormant guy, which would be good too. 15 every turn for the next 2 or 3 turns. 2 turns. So that's 30 right there. I don't think I attack, because then my Cliff Dive with Inquisitor is still alive. I mean, and the ability to play other things, because obviously I can pay an extra 1 after this to use my hero power, but yeah, let's just sit here. Alright.
I remember this place well.
This guy is so good in the right circumstances. Yeah, this guy and Cliff Dive limit the minions that you get to play, but it works out pretty well almost every time. Every now and then I want to run the, I think it's the Demon Lord or whatever, the guy that discovers a minion in your deck and can give it a dark gift. That's pretty snazzy. So we're at 18, this is 15 here, and that's, yeah, 18 with our weapon. Did I not realize it? I could also just do this.
Release me, and I will grant you a monstrous discount.
You have better.
There we go. Alright, 1-0.
Arana versus Garrosh.
I've been seeing some interesting warrior builds with God, are they? I forget what the class thing is called, but makes like Marines and other stuff like that. Some sort of tribal something or other. Hard to argue with the curve. That is my least favorite Dread Seed, though. It's fine. You get a 3/3 with Elusive the next turn. The Elusive does get in the way of Infiltrate sometimes, though, which can be annoying. Okay. Get heights it is. I think I'm gonna hold on to this for a turn. Just anticipating some type of minions. And if not, it's just something that I can make more guys to call a Pharaoh, or just put pressure. Very interesting, okay. Gotta do this, and I think I just attack. Yeah, I don't see a reason not to. If they kill this, I just Felhunter. Yep. See, I'd like to have this weapon up by the time I can drop this guy. I think going, what, turn 8? Or turn 7 this, or turn 6 or something. Turn 8, drop that. Ideally hit him in the face with it. Turn 9, drop another one. Ideally hitting both on turn 9, but I would expect that they'd kill that one. Ah. Yeah, alright. Okay, so we know they have minions, they just aren't playing them yet. Very interesting. Yeah, I think let's just start. Thinking about playing this. I don't want to overcommit. Yeah, they're at 16 already. I know they've got some taunt minions in there. We're ready with a red card, but yeah, let's do it.
Not enough time. We're out, lad!
Is our number 3
I expected that. That. I don't think they're anticipating a red card here, though. Oh, and that. Alright, I think we might have them 2, 4, 6, 7. Not quite. Okay, almost. It's arguable that I shouldn't have shown them the infestation that turn and just used it next turn if I'm going to kill him with it, but I'd like to also have this as an option. So,
Safety is our
I
number
guess if I
3
don't have to welcome, it
concern.
doesn't matter that much. I don't know. Wow. So we just have to kill their guy and get to their face.
For Outland!
Alright, 2-0. Turn 8. See if we can go 3-0. Yeah, I like this deck a lot. It's got really solid like mid-range strategy to it. It can go aggressive in the early game, but also
I am
that kind of mid-game
determined to
that bleeds
win
into the
this.
late game is really solid. And Cliff Dive kind of lets you accelerate really aggressively. I normally don't keep these two. Just gonna keep those. Yeah, red card and Blob of Tar are auto keeps against basically everything. 2 8-drops isn't what we want to see though. Perfect.
For Outland!
I think I'm gonna go turn 3 Blobatar. Unless there's, you know, no reason to do so. I'm sure they played just about anything. That seems like the right way to go. Oh, okay, that works also. Yeah, we're gonna do that on turn 3 and then Blob of Tar on turn 4 then. This annoying egg. Okay.
Tucked in nice and warm.
Alright, fair enough. Thinking about red carding that. This can be annoying. It's gonna have to crack again, so if they crack it, it's gonna come back as a 0-something, so then they have to do something. I don't know. Is it worth it? I think it'll... 5 times. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Do we? Yeah, I think I can outrace him. I'm gonna do this for
For
this.
Outland!
I got another guy to attack.
Not enough time!
Assuming they kill this, we have a turn 5 Felhunter.
You're barking on the wrong tree!
Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Thinking about red carding that now. Then I get to hit him for a little bit. Plus, because I'm not going to play this if this hasn't died yet. Yeah, that seems fine, actually. I like this Dangerous Cliffside as a one of. I had 2 when I first started playing this deck, but I don't know that the 2 was warranted. It felt like overkill whenever I had 2. It also flooded the board a lot more than it made it too cluttered where the 1/1s, although they're good and they can come out quickly, the 1/1s seem to just crowd the board, and I could put more powerful things out there. All right. I'm not super worried about this unless they can find ways to copy the more hatched eggs. So yeah, let's do that. So then I've got 2, 3, 4, 5.
Time.
So now that's elusive, which is annoying, but there are worse things. I really know that is for the red card, but I wouldn't be playing that at this stage. I'd wait till it's moving closer, probably. Which is obviously why I used it on the gray bow. This could be a problem if I can't clear their board, though. Okay, so now Ravenous Felhunter is live.
Maybe.
I'm not going to attack with a hero so that if this guy goes off with something crazy, like Inquisitor on all these guys would be great. And this should open next turn, I think.
Maybe.
Gift or something? I guess Battle Cry triggers twice for some reason. I don't know why. Must have been from a while ago. That's unfortunate. And they didn't kill this, so they know the power of it. That's interesting.
Maybe.
So I think what I need to do here is we're going to kill one. Kind of want to put that down because it'll kill that and this, as well as take the Divine Shield off of those.
Maybe.
So what could I get off of this?
Enough time.
Inquisitor. Let's gamble a little.
Everyone could use a fresh coat of paint.
That works too. Okay. I hope I'm not dead. I don't think I'm dead. They have 12, 16, 17 with their hero power that they can hit me with.
I remember this place well.
Maybe I should have attacked with this to make sure that I drew the Felhunter before playing Call of Pharaoh. Alright, well done, well done. Probably should have done that before attacking with these guys, but... Okay. Now we just have a grip of Blob of Tar. Let's do that. And we've got one. See if maybe I can gain some life or something. There we go.
Not enough time. For Outland!
You're barking on the wrong tree!
Yeah, I'm very not worried about the 2020s coming out of this, unless they have some way to like clear the board and attack with them. Like clearing the board with these guys is pretty tough. These guys make more of them. It's just, yeah, that's a problem. Sure. More of them. Are you gonna clear the board now? What are we doing? Yeah, this with the egg is a problem.
8 combatants enter, and I take the
Freeze all
crown.
guys? Yeah. Makes sense.
Time waits for no one.
For Outland!
So I assume they're going to make a copy of the egg with this. Really? That does not seem correct. Okay.
You're barking on the
That doesn't
wrong
make much sense to me,
tree!
but okay. I figured this egg would be much more powerful. Yeah, it seems like they're trying to figure out how to time their egg cracking. I don't know that there's an ideal time for them, though. There's not really much that you can plan.
Time waits for no one.
Just a grindy, attrition-based game. I think I can kill all the guys and the 2020s that come off the eggs. Let's see. I have to kill that guy. Wow, Divine Shield's annoying. to do this guy? To attack the last time. Alright. That's the way it goes. Yeah, game animation should not get in the way of gameplay. That's pretty bad R&D. I think I'm still safe here. They just got to be able to clear the board once to get through these guys.
You're barking on the wrong tree!
So this is definitely happening. Reborn was crazy.
You're barking on the wrong tree! You're barking on the wrong tree!
Good stuff. Alright. There might have been a better way to play that, but I had a feeling that time was going to be an issue, so just decided to chip away at them. They've only got one card in hand now, so I'm thinking this is a decent spot. Especially if I can get these guys to stop recurring.
You're barking on the wrong tree! You're barking on the wrong tree!
Okay.
Time waits for no one.
I wonder how they're going to feel about another defense list.
You're barking on the wrong tree! You're barking on the wrong tree!
Okay, so what's even left in the deck? We've played one Inquisitor. We play... Did I play Caulifero? I think so. Played Zilliax.
I know there's a way.
Let's see what this does first. I'm okay with that.
I will find a way.
shenanigans.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah, this is a really good recursion engine.
You're barking up the wrong
Might actually be
tree.
better than ours. I haven't seen one that was this much better. Sure. I think the Opal Spellstone's going to be dead. I don't think it's going to be worth playing it.
Time waits for no one.
I have a feeling there's no more Cliff Dive minions. So that one's definitely gone.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Not enough time.
Yeah, might as well. So what, that one makes 3, that one makes 2. So there's 5 more. Ay.
You're barking up the wrong. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Time waits for no one.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah, this is crazy. I'm not actually seeing a way to get through all these without, like, I mean, we need red card or something.
Maybe.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
That'll hit it.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
That one makes 3. That one doesn't. That one makes 3. This is crazy. Seems very likely that I'm going to lose this game. But crazy things have happened, I guess. 6 cards left in deck. They could, I mean,
Stop and smell the flowers.
like if I can get a red card here. Don't remember if I used both of them. I know I used one. I don't think I used two. Did I use two? I might have used two actually on this, believe it or not. Shoot. Okay, so we're gonna put this one on something. I think it's worth finding out if there's a red card in my deck. Okay, doesn't look like it. So this is gonna make 4. That makes none. This makes 3. So I'm gonna get rid of this.
Not enough time.
I guess this.
Release me. I will scratch you from
I see a lot of play that's
Almost out of cards.
That's gonna pay off very well. Cliff Dive has no targets. Yeah, I don't know how we get through these guys. If everything dies at the same time, then I guess they don't put their death rattle trigger on anything. But I'm starting to think that's very unlikely. This game is
on the wrong tree.
Time waits for no one.
I'm low on cards.
You're barking on the wrong tree.
Not enough mana.
I don't even have enough mana to kill myself.
I must withdraw.
That's the way it goes. Alright, 2-1 is good enough. But yeah, I really like this deck. Pretty sure I could have played that last game much better and gone 3-0. But 2-1 is fine. I'll take what I can get.